Hello everyone, welcome back to our Team Autotrend channel. Today I'm here with the Hyundai Exter. Well, why am I starting from the back? The reason is this is not a regular Hyundai Exter. This is the latest CNG Exter. To be precise, this is the High CNG Duo Hyundai Exter SX variant. What is this High CNG Duo, you may ask? Well, you may know that the Tata Motors already launched the split-cylinder CNG technology on their Tata Punch and Tata Altroz. So Hyundai have actually adapted a similar concept by giving two split cylinders for the CNG tank and replacing a massive 60-liter tank, thus providing better luggage capacity. As you can clearly see, unlike any other traditional CNG car, say a traditional Nios or Aura or Exter CNG, where you would get a massive 60-liter tank, thus swallowing the whole luggage space. This has got actual luggage space, and the reason is they have split that one single 60-liter tank into two. You get 30 plus 30 liters of CNG capacity over here with separate valves for turning off and other safety systems, and also everything is good. So they have planned this better, they have designed this better so as to provide better luggage capacity for family buyers, family users, despite opting for the CNG compatible vehicle. So that is quite nice. The sad thing is you cannot actually easily access this CNG tanks underneath because this platform over here is actually bolted to the frame for the CNG tanks. So that is one thing to be noted. Now another sad thing is that you don't get a spare wheel, you instead only get this tire mobility kit, which basically includes the tire puncture repair kit. As you can clearly see, there is one motor compressor over here, inflator. So this is available, and along with that you also get the tire sealant fluid along with that, so as to seal the puncture, seal the hole in the tubeless tire. So that is a similar thing we have seen on the Tata cars. But Tata Motors CNG cars actually provide a spare wheel underneath the car, so that is actually not available on the Hyundai High CNG Duo, Hyundai Exter, or it won't be available on any other High CNG Duo cars from Hyundai, I suppose. I can surely say that because the Hyundai Exter is basically a beefed up crossover version of the Hyundai Grand i10 Nios. So if this technology is available on the Exter, they will soon introduce on the Hyundai Grand i10 Nios, the Aura, and if possible the Venue as well. So let's wait and see. And they have actually assured that the Hyundai i20 will also get this High CNG Duo system with CNG compatibility as well. So that is one thing to be noted. So this is quite nice to see the CNG future. Okay, so that is okay. And apart from that, you have the 100% flat folding rear seat mechanism, so that remains exactly the same. And this is the SX variant. The High CNG Duo Exter is actually available in two variants, the S and SX. The S is the second level variant of the Hyundai Exter range, and that car starts from rupees 8.5 lakh ex showroom, whereas this SX is actually the top level variant of the High CNG Duo range. So this SX actually gets quite a lot of features, great value for money I would say, because at the rear you can see you have the rear windshield defogger, you also have 6 airbags available as standard, you also have LED tail lamps, and along with that you also have reverse parking camera as well with 4 sensors separately. Then on the side profile you can see that this is sort of a different kind of looking crossover built on the Grand i10 Nios platform. This may not be up to everyone's standard, the looks may not be up to everyone's taste, but still it is actually quite a nice looking car in person. Good ground clearance as you can clearly see, but the suspension is actually pretty soft at the rear. You also get smaller tires on the SX variant. You have 14-inch steel wheels. Well, these are actually steel hyper stylized steel wheels, but they are 14-inch. Combine this with the soft suspension setup, this may not be the most comfortable car on the highways, but it is good in terms of packaging, and for city driving this is quite good. Now I'm saying this because already the Hyundai Exter is a bit heavier than the Grand i10 Nios. Now they have added 66 liters of weight by fitting those two split cylinder CNG cylinders. So yeah, you have that additional extra weight at the rear. For that, I hope Hyundai have actually worked on the rear suspension setup in beefing up the rear suspension setup. So if they have done that, this will be actually a good car to drive despite being a CNG car. So that let's wait and see for that. I cannot drive this brand new car right now. So in terms of the looks department, this looks exactly like any other Hyundai Exter SX on the outside. You have LED H-shaped DRLs, you have halogen projector headlamps at the front, you have this piano black finish front grille, and yeah, I already said to you about the wheels, so these are good. Now regarding the engine specs, you have the same 1.2 liter 4-cylinder Kappa non-turbocharged petrol engine with CNG compatibility. In CNG mode, this car can produce up to 69 PS of maximum power and 95 Newton meters of maximum torque, whereas in the petrol mode, this car can produce up to 83 PS of maximum power and 130 Newton meters of maximum torque. Sadly, no AMT gearbox still for the Hyundai CNG cars. Only the Tata Tiago and Tata Tigor provide AMT CNG combination. I hope Hyundai does something like that. So yeah, let's wait and see. So next, in terms of the cabin feel, features and everything, nothing has been compromised for the CNG. So this is exactly the same cabin we have seen on the regular petrol Exter SX variant. You get the remote flip key available from the S variant itself. The spare key is actually a dummy one, so that is understandable. Then you have steering mounted audio controls. The steering wheel itself is tilt adjustable only, no telescopic adjustment, but still you have tire pressure monitoring system integrated into the instrument cluster. This is a fully digital instrument cluster available as standard, so that also looks good. The seats are actually pretty comfortable, large and spacious. You have driver seat height adjustment available as standard across all variants again, so that is great again. For the CNG and petrol driving modes, you have this center button over here on the right side of the steering wheel, which easily changes the mode from petrol to CNG and CNG to petrol. So that is quite nice. This car also has the capacity to start in CNG mode itself. You don't need to start this in petrol mode always. So that is a thing to be noted. Okay, then yeah, coming to the center console, you have the typical 8-inch touchscreen system with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but you don't get wireless connectivity and all. Still, it is quite nice, smooth and slick to use. You get 4 speakers, so yeah, it is all good. You also get a reverse parking camera, but no adaptive guidelines. The clarity is all right, not the best. Still, it's okay, I would say. Then you have automatic climate control AC with the rear windshield defogger button also available, so that is a thing to be noted again. No wireless charging and all. Still, you have 3 types of physical charging options: a C type, a 12 volt and a USB charging for the front passengers. Then this is the very smooth and slick 5-speed manual transmission seen on the Grand i10 Nios, Exter, Aura and even the Hyundai Venue 1.2. Also the Kia Sonet 1.2. So yeah, this is a widely used gearbox along with the widely used engine. Then other things include this rather nice tray for the phone storage. The dashboard and the door pads themselves are actually carried forward from the Grand i10 Nios and Aura, with only the color change visible. Apart from that, the overall material quality, everything remains exactly the same. You have a rather large sized glove box, very usable. You also have 1-liter bottle holders on every door, quite nice. And you have the center console. Even on the top level variant, the petrol top level SX option Connect, you don't have a center armrest, so SX obviously does not get that. Instead, you get cup holders over here and some knick-knack storage spaces, and also yeah, it is okay. Then coming to the driver door, you have all 4 power windows available from the S variant itself. Then you have one touch down for the driver window and auto folding, well, electronic folding ORVMs with adjustment on the SX variant. So quite nice. Then you have a day-night manually adjustable IRVM. Electric sunroof is available from the SX variant onwards. This is quite nice. It's quite nice. Provides a lot of light into the cabin. Then individual yellow cabin lamps are also available, along with a vanity mirror on the co-driver sun visor. Okay, then let's check out the rear seats quickly. Being based on the Grand i10 Nios, the Exter is even more elongated with a larger body, so the space is simply fantastic. I would say that this is probably the most spacious car in this segment if you compare with the Maruti Suzuki Fronx or the Tata Punch even, because you have a tall roof so that even turban clad people will be very comfy and very easily seated over here, and you have great legroom as well. So as you can see, the driver seat is adjusted for my height, which is 5'11" for reference, but still the space is fantastic. You have great foot room, great knee room and fantastic headroom. But if you want to seat 3 people abreast, it is going to be a bit of a squeeze because the cabin is not that wide, but still you have rear AC vents available from the S variant itself, so this may provide better comfort if you are squeezing 3 people abreast. Then you have a 12 volt charging socket also for the rear seat passengers. Sadly, no center armrest if you are seating only 2 people over here, but still you have 2 individual adjustable headrests available as standard across all variants, along with proper 3-point seat belts for all passengers. It is all good then. You also have ISOFIX child seat mounts if you want to fit a child seat over here for your kid. That is good. And talking about safety features, all the Hyundai Exter variants are famous for having 6 airbags as standard, and on the CNG variants you also have ESP, traction control, hill hold assist as standard. On the S variant you have remote center locking with reverse parking sensors, but if you opt for the SX variant, which is this exact car, you have reverse parking camera, you have tire pressure monitoring system, and you also have rear windshield defogger. So these are actually good things in terms of additional safety. Okay, then yeah. Let's now talk about the pricing and value of this car. So folks, that was a quick and detailed review of the brand new Hyundai Exter HY-CNG Duo SX variant. If you are in the market for a brand new compact crossover with CNG compatibility, then this Hyundai Exter could be a perfect choice because of the standard available safety features and a whole host of other convenience and comfort features, along with flexibility of having luggage space despite having CNG cylinders in the luggage area. Similar to the Hyundai Exter, this HYCNG Duo design could be seen soon on the Grand i10 Neos, Hyundai Aura and the i20 as well. However, at the expense of the spare wheel. That said, apart from the lack of the spare wheel, there is not much to complain about on the Hyundai Exter HYCNG Duo. So you can see the on-road pricing of both the HYCNG Duo variants of the Hyundai Exter subcompact crossover. Do let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this split cylinder design of the CNG tanks. Meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.